Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching from. Welcome to Nigerian News Sports. And there's a big update coming from the Federal High Court of Abuja right now regarding that case between Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the federal government of Nigeria. Yes, the case has actually been adjourned to November 20th. But before then, there are three key things that you need to know, because the court today was actually hot, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu showed that even if he's not 100% believing in Nigeria, but he knows Nigeria law. He has actually proven it in the court today, and everybody was stunned by the way he spoke and by what and some secret that he brought out in the court. But the judge has no choice than to adjourn this case to November 20th. And number one thing that happened in court today was that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually stated or stand in ground that he has no case to defend, that the judge or the lawyers, the federal government lawyers, should show him the law of the land that he contravened, because he actually cited section 1 subsection 1 of Nigeria constitution that said that the constitution of the land is supreme. Any other contrary constitution or contrary law against the law of the land, it shall be regarded as non-void. That the case or the law that they are using to rope him up is not void. It's not existing in Nigeria constitution. And number two, he has actually included the name of Muhammadu Buhari to be one of his witnesses in the court. And number three, he said that the next time he's coming, that all the witnesses should emerge in court so as to bear or state whatever they know about his case. And the courtroom actually was hot, at the same time was cold when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually speaking. You know, the other day, the judge actually advised him to get a lawyer because he is an economist. He knows nothing, or he know much about Nigeria law, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has actually proven to us, or to the public, or to the whole world, that he is actually acquainted with Nigeria law 100%. The way the matter is going on, nobody know how or what or when the federal government or the Federal High Court will place, or we actually pronounce a final judgment on this case, on this matter, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is expected to be remorse, but looking at his face, he is ready to go down the drain. He's ready to face the consequences of the action that the federal government has taken against him, and is ready to face the consequences of what he believed, the ambition of letting his people free or letting his people go. So this is where we stand, and I would like you to watch this video, and I will come back to tell you more of what happened in court today.
For me, it continues to be promise club. I've always said it, that Nigeria, there appear to be two sets of rules. One for the Igbo man and another for another Nigerian. This is exactly what I saw in court today. First of all, my name is Honorable Obi Agocha. I represent the great people of Ikuano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency. I am the primary representative for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I'm going to speak to you as a layman. I'm not a lawyer. Today, there was a motion that was filed. Previously, I believe at the end of October, another motion was filed. And none of those motions were challenged by the prosecution team. They didn't raise any objection. The court did not overrule anybody, but admitted the motion. So on what basis then is the trial, the efforts that are being put to compel Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to trial, when the motions have been put and yet to be challenged by the prosecution team? Mazi Kanu is asking for a simple question: on what law is he being tried? Neither the judge nor the prosecution team have answered that. And today, that motion that was raised by mazi Nnamdi and some to the prosecuting team were not challenged. It is very, very critical and important that we know that. However, the judge now ruled, he said that he reserved November 20th for ruling. When there are jurisdictional issues, thresholds that are yet to be overcome. So this is a political trial veiled as a criminal trial. And for the stability of the Southeast and for the stability of Nigeria in a whole, to bring to end the civil war that was fought in 1967, means that the president should please look at the totality of President Nnamdi's trial and bring an end to this charade, a travesty of injustice, bring an end to it so that the Southeast can be peaceful again, Nigeria can be peaceful again. But if they are determined in the way they have steamrolled this process, rushing to a judgment, then like mazi Nnamdi said, there's a God in heaven, and the injustices that are being meted to Igbos, we will not forget. We will not forget. Even if we forget, our children and our grandchildren will not forget. Because it is important that everybody notes things, especially Mr. President, that in order for him to consolidate his goodwill for 2027, start with how he handles the matter of Nnamdi. Because he cannot be there as the father of the nation and mazi Nnamdi is being treated in the manner that he's been treated, when every other person who has been charged with almost similar offenses as mazi Nnamdi, the determination of the court has been let go. My name is Right Honorable Obi Agocha. I represent the great people of Ikuano, Umuahia North and Umuahia South Federal Constituency of Abia State. I represent mazi Nnamdi. From what I saw today in court, there seems to be a systemic effort being put in place to steamroll and railroad mazi Nnamdi into putting up a defense and leading to conviction. There are procedural issues that must be heard before the matter can go forward. And I think that is the motion that must be heard, hopefully by tomorrow. Nnamdi still remains a prisoner of conscience. He's been detained unlawfully. And we are also using this medium to continually call on Mr. President to invoke Section 174 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended for the Attorney General to enter a nolle prosequi, at least before the determination of the court. We are very optimistic that Mr. President, that we know, He's a listening and attentive president, and he will do the right thing in the shortest possible time. Thank you.
My colleague here would like to.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, as an ordinary citizen, as I'm not speaking now as a lawyer, as an ordinary citizen, if I am brought before a court of law, I should know the law that I have contravened.
Yes.
You cannot ask me to enter a defense for a law that does not exist, and particularly the law that the Supreme Court itself has declared non-existent. To what will I be defending? We're in a country where our laws are written. This is not England, where you have an unwritten constitution or unwritten law. We have a country where all our laws are in black and white. This is a lawmaker here. They made the law we're talking about. And if you ask him, he will tell you that there is nowhere they made chapter 45 of the criminal code. They didn't make it. The Honorable, did people make that law? It is not in existence. So who made that law? Who made that law? Was that law made by the Attorney General's office? And the Attorney General does not have the powers to make laws. So I am saying, as an ordinary citizen, that the mazi Nnamdi Kanu is completely right and within Section 36 of the Constitution, which borders on his fundamental right to fair hearing, to be charged with in a court with a law that is in existence, not with a law that is not existing.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.